Fellow North Carolinians, I'm Congressman Dan Bishop, your nominee to become the first Republican elected Attorney General for North Carolina since Zeb Walzer in 1896. In that 1896 campaign, a coalition of Republicans and populists, whites and blacks, united to defeat the segregationist Democrat Party and elected not just a Republican governor and attorney general, but a reform-minded North Carolina legislature committed to returning power to the people. Democrats were not amused. After that election, the white supremacists that controlled the Democratic Party committed to retaking power by any means necessary. Led by prominent white supremacist Democrats like future Governor Charles Aycock and future U.S. Senator Furnifold Simmons, and whipped into a racist frenzy by the Democrat-controlled media, led by News and Observer publisher Josephus Daniels, the 1898 Democrats organized, funded, and carried out a white supremacy crusade of intimidation, voter suppression, election fraud, assault, and even murder, targeting the governing coalition of black and white Republicans and populists. Cheered on by their complicit press, their heavily armed terrorist thugs marauded around the state, threatening and assaulting black and white voters who dared oppose the Democrats. On Election Day 1898, the white supremacist Democrats and their press allies succeeded in recapturing the General Assembly. They moved immediately to consolidate their power, disenfranchise blacks, and relegate all Republicans to long-term powerlessness in North Carolina electoral politics. 2 days after Election Day, the reign of terror fell upon Wilmington, then the largest city in the state, where a mob of white supremacist Democrats rolled a Gatling gun into downtown, burned the city's thriving black newspaper, murdered an unknown number of black and white Republican political leaders, and violently overthrew the city's Republican government. 75 years would pass before North Carolina would elect another Republican governor. 112 years before Republicans would again control the General Assembly. And now, 126 years later, this year, North Carolina will elect a Republican Attorney General. But my friends, do not imagine that the task that lies ahead will be easy. As in 1898, the Democrats and their complicit media will stop at nothing in their thirst for total power. For almost a decade now, Democrats have abused investigative and prosecutorial power, seeking to destroy President Trump, his family, and this movement. In the name of democracy, Democrats suppressed the Hunter Biden laptop story with the help of the FBI and the CIA. They opened our borders to 10 million illegals, lied in unison about Biden's competency, conducted a soft coup when the lie was exposed, and proclaimed a nominee who never received a vote. And this week in North Carolina, Democrats suddenly abandoned their aversion to hack and dump, rolled out a meticulously timed and coordinated character assassination, and then moved immediately to to smear by association. Their aim, they say, is to disgrace not just one, but all Republican candidates in the name of decency, they say. Kamala Harris can't explain how she'll lower the cost of living and secure the border. Josh Stein can't explain why crime soars and juveniles are out of control. Jeff Jackson can't explain why he always voted to undermine law enforcement or why a novice, inexperienced lawyer should be Attorney General. They have no ideas or answers that work for the people, so they seek instead to break our spirit, wipe out our enthusiasm, dishearten us. They think by demoralizing us, they'll defeat us, just like 1898. But we know them too well. We will not let this happen. They will fail. Perhaps they will stop one of us, but they will not stop all of us, and they sure as hell will not stop Donald Trump. I'm running for Attorney General to restore a culture of law and order across this state for the safety of all. I'm running for Attorney General to protect your God-given freedoms for the success and flourishing of all. Just like President Trump, I will fight for you, and we will get the job done. So I ask you, go to votedanbishop.com to donate and volunteer. Vote for Donald Trump. Vote for Republicans down ballot. Vote for Dan Bishop and Republican supermajorities in the General Assembly. Make North Carolina great again so North Carolina can help President Trump make America great again. God bless you all.